Hello, Internet, and welcome to the Troyan YouTube channel. It is Thin Lizzy Thursday, and we only have 12 songs left on the list. So that means just 3 months of Thin Lizzy Thursday, and then we are done forever. We are getting near the end, only 12 songs left. Let's fire up that random number generator, see what song we're getting this week. Okay, so this is an interesting one. So this is a song called Track 9 off the Gary Moore Back on the Streets album. It is a bonus track, and I don't know why it's on the list. Is Phil on this track? Is that the reason why we're doing it? Um, Either way, this is what we're reacting to. So yeah, enjoy track 9 off Back on the Streets, a bonus track. Yeah, I mean, this is just a solid instrumental rock track, which I guess Phil is on bass on this track, and I mean, I don't know, it's just a normal it's a solid instrumental rock track. Obviously, the playing is very good. Um, but yeah, I can see why this is a unnamed bonus track that got left on the wayside because I mean, it's solid, it's fine, but it's not blowing me away either. It's not something like, "Oh, man, I gotta listen to this again." Like, yeah, it's good. It's alright. Alright, so I think I know what it is because I enjoy a lot of instrumental music, but I'm not as into, like, a lot of rock instrumentals, and I think what it is in this case is that I think the playing is very good, but the writing I just don't care about. It's just like an excuse to show how good the band is at playing, which don't get me wrong, like, they're cooking and they're doing great, but, like, I'm not latching on to this musically. I'm just like, "Eh." I like, most of the stuff that is, like, instrumental fans try to get me to listen to is more, like, on the, like, metal shred side of things, and I don't tend to like a lot of the musical choices those instrumentalists tend to take. And so, like, I'll have friends who like, "Oh, Greg, check out this prog instrumental," and it'll be like prog metal, like Dream Theater kind of stuff. I just won't be vibing with it. This is different because this is a style of music I really like. I love the sounds of all these instruments. I love the, late 70s, early 80s classic hard rock sound. That is my bread and butter musically. I love it. But even with it having the, like, style and sound that I like, I'm just not latching on to the writing here. Maybe it's just the mood I'm in, but, yeah, I think it's very good playing, but it's not a song I'm excited about. Like, the Rush song "Working Man" has a very long extended instrumental section, but I think the writing is better in that instrumental section, and this is maybe better playing, but the writing is just kinda meh for me. And so, like, that's a nice little movement shift here, and I get why a Gary Moore fan would love this because it's just more Gary Moore and just him, playing his ass off, and he has that great emotive feel. He's got technicality, but he's also got emotion behind the notes, which a lot of technical guys don't do. And so, this shows why Gary Moore is one of the greats. Like, it's another example of, like, being able to just dive into his guitar playing and just, a lost Gary Moore track, and that's great for that, but I'm more of a Thin Lizzy fan than necessarily a Gary Moore fan. So my favorite Lizzy stuff was the stuff Gary Moore did with the band, but, there's a reason why I haven't gravitated towards his solo stuff as much as that I don't think he's as good of a writer as Phil, and so this is don't get me wrong, this isn't bad, but it's just less my thing. I mean, the playing was great. The playing was phenomenal. I don't think you can slag the playing at all. Like the instrumentals, like the playing was technical and emotive and strong. It was just in a piece I didn't care much about. And so I think that's just where I land with it. I just don't care for the writing on that track. It was just, let me start a little bit again. See if I can vibe to a little bit more. Okay, so that's a good riff to start with. Yeah, so it actually starts off strong. I think what this really feels like, it feels like just a jam session, and there were some ideas that could have been turned into full songs, like that those held out chords are really begging for a vocal melody on top. So it really feels like it's just a jam session that got recorded that might have had elements turned into a song later, but they were just jamming. So that's what I'm really feeling from this. All right, I think I've listened to enough of the song to decide where to rank it. Even though I actually haven't looked at the ranking yet. So this is track 9. So where are we going to put this? Let's see here. Okay, so I'm looking at Ballad of a Hard Man. I think that is a better song. So, let's see. Yeah. All right, Hoodoo Voodoo is a better song. Night the Moonlight Let Me Down is a better song. Attack of the Aging Orphan, absolutely a better song. All right, so it's going towards the bottom of C rank because the playing is so good. I don't know if I can put it any lower than that. The writing doesn't excite me, but the playing is phenomenal. So you got to give it some props for that. So gonna put it there. Hopefully, I don't regret the decision. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this one in the comments down below, and I'll see you next week for more Thin Lizzy Thursday. Bye, everyone.